I had to attend a wedding last weekend and man, the buffet spread had such a wide variety. I had a tough time deciding what to eat. Should I have tried all of it? Chaat, salad or pasta counter? And then the desserts. Choices, choices and choices. You know what? This is the same level of anxiety I'm sure most of us feel when deciding which mutual fund to pick. Of the 2,500 plus schemes out there, how do you choose? I developed a neat trick to figure this out easily. I asked myself 8 questions that help me pick the right fund. 1. Is the fund offered by a well-known fund house? I check the long-term track record, how many MF schemes it offers and whether its processes are efficient by reading investor reviews. 2. What is its fund rating? 5 stars, good. 1 star, bad. 3. Will the scheme's asset allocation help me achieve my goal? So, for example, if I want to save for a trip in 6 months, I would choose a fund that would protect my capital like large caps equity MFs or debt MFs. But if it's for retirement, I know I have the time and risk appetite to brave through market fluctuation. So, I would choose a growth fund. 4. How much risk does the fund carry? Here I look at 3 things. A. The risk rating. Low is good, high is bad. B. Standard deviation. This tells me how volatile the fund is. If the SD is higher than the SD levels of Sensex, Nifty and similar fund houses, that means the risk is higher. Sharpe ratio. This tells me how much return I get per unit of risk. Higher the Sharpe ratio, the better the return. So, with short-term goals, I take the least risk, and with long-term goals, I can afford to take some amount of risk based on my appetite. Like if your appetite is low, don't go for it. Next question, what has been its performance track record? I compare the 3-year and 5-year returns with the index and similar funds. 6. Who is the fund manager? Now, ideally it should be someone who has been in the investment business for over a decade and has a good track record for money management. 7. What are the costs involved? Now look at its expense ratio and the exit load, that is the penalty of withdrawing before the lock-in period. When you look at it, you'll understand how much expense is there in the mutual fund. 8. How much is the asset size? A large AUM means higher investor participation. A low AUM means lower interest. Ideally, pick a fund that is neither too big nor too small. Now that I think about it, selecting a mutual fund is easier than choosing what to eat in a buffet. All it takes is a little research and understanding your end goal. Chalo, I gotta go now and think about how I'll approach my next buffet. Okay, bye. And in the meanwhile, why don't you check out the mutual funds available on our app and see which of them will help you achieve your goals? And don't forget to browse through our curated inspirations. You may just find your goal in that list. Going.
Investments in security markets are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.